this is part two. And to be completely honest, I feel like my lawyer, Rick Prestacreta, and the lawyer before him, Dean Vigliano, and the lawyer before him, whose name I have written down because I've had been passed off to so many lawyers. They just gaslight me. Dean Vigliano was one of the worst lawyers I've ever experienced in the world. When I tell you we went to that courtroom, and I understand there are 18B lawyers, and I know, you free is free and you get what you pay for. But when I tell you he incriminated me in every sense of the word, when this is the same man who pretty much told me to run for my life. You know what I'm saying? And I've never, they told me that the person who is supposed to be scared of me, and when you're scared of somebody, you move away. You do what I do. You move away. You run for your life. You know, you stay with family. You don't stay in an apartment where you're scared of a person. Why would you be somewhere where you're scared? This person who's afraid of me is living comfortably in a place where they're so afraid. And here it is, I gotta move around, walk on eggshells, and, do all of these things to live my life when if you're scared of me, why aren't you hiding? Why am I hiding? Why am I staying with my aunt? And then my lawyer, Rick, he's trying to gaslight me, in my opinion. You understand? And these are free 18B lawyers. And it might be a conspiracy. I don't know if these lawyers, all the HTB lawyers, know what's going on with my case in New York. I don't know if the New York Bar Association knows. I don't know. Because when I was talking to Dean Vigliano, when I tell you the whole office was, one day I was in jail talking to Dean Vigliano, no lie. And all his colleagues, it was a group conversation. It was just me, and all his colleagues was behind him while I was talking. You would have thought I was saying something as a speech or something. They were all looking. They were shaking their heads. So I'm sure that it's like people know my name. And then this is deeper than rap. This is deeper than what I can just explain, with one video. This ain't just a book. It's a series. And Dean tried to instill fear in me. He told me, pretty much my life was on the line. That man could have got me unalive. It's pretty much what he told me. He showed me his profile on LinkedIn. He make a decent amount of money a year. And those people typically who make that amount of money a year don't live in the projects. I wouldn't. And I feel like my lawyer was trying to gaslight me by telling me, oh, don't go back there. Forget him. That man's just crazy. Oh, don't, that knucklehead. So then when we go to court, why last time we were in court, are you talking to Dean Vigliano? Because Dean Vigliano is bad for business. He's bad news. Okay? He don't mean me no well. He don't care for me. He don't care for the people. I don't know what he got into the law for or what this is about for him, but it's not for helping the people, not the people like me. He might have some adverse, alternative motives, so to speak. I just don't understand, So I did text my lawyer, and I told him everything I'm doing to improve my environment, and I'm very much safe. Oh, I'm very much safe. But just to ensure safety on both behalf, my godmom is very good friends with a police officer. The fee will be going directly to the police officer. Not only that, I'm okay with giving the actual NYPD the video feed, as well as people who can keep it for my safety as well. Because I don't want anything, I don't need anything. I just need, safety on all measures to ensure everybody's safety involved, because I know that I'm not worried about anybody. I just know who's worried about me. I also have invested in body cameras in which the people in my family all will have the feed live on their phone. Because, like I said, Ari only stalks Ari's men and kids. Yeah, and that's the truth. That's the truth about it. And I'm a good looking woman. I don't have to go and stalk a man that has a woman, or a man that is not attractive, or a man that, you know, I can have my pick of the litter. I always have. You know, and I'm not bragging. I'm just saying this is the stuff that I have encountered in my life, and it has traumatized me to the point where I have to pause schedule entertainment to enlighten you guys. And there will be a part 3.